Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss about Taurus Ascendant and your characteristic and what Ascendant people do in their life. The Taurus Ascendant, the ruler of Taurus Ascendant is Venus, which is a very shiny planet, great for the art, music, and creativity. And Taurus Ascendant is very energetic ascendant. People have lots of energy, do creative the work in the area of creativity, and is sixth house ruler. But its friendly planet Mercury, which is the second house and the fifth house ruler. Second house is the house of your family. Always you get great family support. Apart from that, your speech will be fantastic because Mercury is the ruler of speech and also is a ruler of fifth house. Fifth house is the house of education, children, and the creativity. So people, Taurus Ascendant, people often you see in the area of creativity, art, fashion, and related that those areas. And they are also great communicator. They can be working in the area of banks, in the area of IT sector. Apart from that, accountancy. These are the areas of Mercury. But depending on the Mercury and Venus where is placed, if the Mercury and Venus is together in the chart, that means that person can be creative. They work in a film industry. They are very good artists, these people. They are good in music, they are good in creativity, they are good in acting. The third house ruler, which is the moon. Moon is third house ruler, which is house of your effort. You make a great effort in your life. You're not gonna be lazy sitting at home. You even if you are of the time sitting at home, you're thinking for your new project. So moon, if the moon is placed in a positive houses, of course, it make you very courageous. It give you lots of strength and good imaginations to play a great role in acting area. Acting and creativity, these are the areas, the Mercury and Venus combinations, play a huge role and of course give you great success. Fourth house ruler, which is the sun. Sun has got lots of energy, and also the element of sun is a fire. People have a lots of desire to have a lovely house and a vehicle, etc. They accumulate those things and they do have more than one or two houses. And if the sun position is better in their chart, they also hold a great position in the government sector, and they play a very significant role in the society, because fourth house also represent the society, the people. They do plenty of work for people as well. Seventh house and the 12th house ruler is the Mars. Mars has got lots of energies. Seventh house, which it will represent your relationship, long-term relationship, come from the fifth house, and the relationship and the marriages come from the seventh house. And also it's the ruler of 12th house. 12th house is a negative house. Why it's become negative house? Is because of its house of losses. Often people fall into the relationship with the emotions. They don't think throughout. They are not really exploring the person before they fall into the relationship. So often they do have difficulties in the beginning part of their life in the area of relationship, because Venus is also the Taurus Ascendant's ruler. Venus is also symbolic of beauty and relationship. And the seventh house ruler Mars, which is the enemies of the Venus, ruler of 12th house, which is house of losses, often give difficulties in the beginning part of their life in the area of relationship or the marriages, depending on where the Mars is positioned. If the Mars is positioned on the 8th or 12th house, of course they do have 2 or 3 marriages. But my advice to them, you have to be bit slow in this part. You have to explore the person before you give your heart. Now I'm talking about 8th house ruler, which is 8th house, and the 11th house ruler is Jupiter. 8th house represent the hidden knowledge, hidden treasure, and also occult sciences, because Jupiter is the planet for knowledge. If the Jupiter is well placed in the chart, for example, Jupiter is on the 11th house, they can be very good teacher. They can be very good professor in the area of art, music. These are their areas, And also, they are quite spiritual people. They do have a great knowledge of philosophy, because Jupiter represents the knowledge, spirituality, and Jupiter has a rational mind. Saturn, which is the ruler of 9th and the 10th house in the chart. Saturn is a Yoga Karaka for a Taurus Ascendant. Saturn can be a great planet for Taurus Ascendant. It gives a fantastic success in the area of career and business. If you want to choose a business, the area would be good for you, Saturn related area. Anything to do with the metal, car, gas, fertilizer, chemicals, medicine, so many areas of the Saturn you can choose. So in these areas, like leather, there's so many areas of Saturn, which I will explain in detail when I will be talking about Saturn's position in your chart and the area of Saturn. I will go in details. Here is the short introduction of the Saturn. So these areas you can be very successful. And also, if you are working, then of course it will give you very satisfactory job in a long-term job. Mars, as I mentioned, the 12th house ruler, which indicates there are some difficulties in the area of marriage. As I mentioned before, just explore the person. Often the marriage time will be after age of 32. So this is just a brief explanation of the Taurus Ascendant. Keep watching my YouTube channels. I will be bringing more and more informations about astrology and planetary combinations in my next video. Keep log on to my website www.kundliandkismat.com. Have a good day. Namaste.